Hello everybody, Natsuki here. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're feeding her chocolate! That's... The whole last bit was about making tea. Now we're feeding chocolate. What's next? Will it take another episode to turn the page? It'd be great if I could, be in-game. That'd be great. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine, and mine meet hers, and the chocolate vaporizes from existence. Everything fades away to black. It is just us in the stars. How did it even come to this? So awkwardly. Yuri doesn't avert her gaze, staring deep straight into my soul. We can't deny each other, but we keep doing this anyway. This song and dance is going crazy. I notice her chest rising and falling with the rhythm, to the rhythm of her breaths. It's called breathing, actually. It's quite an interesting phenomenon because your diaphragm. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. When you breathe, diaphragm goes down, allowing your lungs to actually expand, allowing you to take in air from your nose or mouth, depending on how you breathe, but usually through your nose. And then here's where it gets wild. Diaphragm up, and then your lungs decompress, and then the air that you breathed it in, some of it comes out. Sometimes even actually a part of it, not sometimes. Bits of water come out when you breathe out too. And you're converting oxygen to carbon dioxide. Albert is, he's gonna be impressed with all this learning. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. It's more longing, more wanting. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Enough with this moment. It's time to block everything and move along. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Albert, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell has abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Well, our guy just made everything awkward, but hey, we get to read our poem. What genius compliments do we get this time, actually? I want to save. Yes. Alright. So we're going to start off with Yuri. Just like we did before. Let's see what you've written for today. It's trash! Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it, Albert? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why? You did a good job explaining. And I wanted to try giving it a bit more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Okay. Even her hands appear sweaty? Okay. Weird. I'm not used to this. Used to what? Reading a poem? Or something? I don't know. What did I write? Tell me. What's going on? Used to what? I don't know. I'm so confused. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. That's what she does. What do you do? Just snag her? Give me feedback on my poem. Do it now. Yeah. Just, being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Oh. Okay, cool. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Yuri again nods. Huh? Even your close friends? No response. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem you wrote today? No! I don't! Not even with you! The raccoon! It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for my guilty snack. Oh, for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a... something... oh, unordinary human? She's not human! Not ordinary! I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed well will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friends. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. And it turns out I was the raccoon the whole time. Indeed, it is quite an amazing feat. I got such a rush! Cutting bread. Delicious. I was always a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. You have a bloodlust for slicing bread. Go on. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about, other than slicing bread. Bloodlust with the knife. The moon. Being obsessed with the moon's reflection on said knife. As I cut into bread and feed myself as if I was a raccoon. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using a poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, as if I take it face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate it to in their own way. I want to I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Go on. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? She just says she don't want to. Are you not paying? Well, he's not paying attention. There's very little that he's actually paying attention to. Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Albert? No. I mean, yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes. And some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Weird is good. I might be ranting a little now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, helping me make tea, feeding me chocolate. There aren't many people like you, Albert, with two notable skills, I think. Maybe 4? Staring at my boobs? I mean, not staring at my boobs? That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiled sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with Natsuki. Well, I can admit it's better than last one. I see that you're putting some effort into it. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's just going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not. You're just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean that I mean. Ugh. Looks like I'm in trouble. Somehow I struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem if you wrote it for someone else. Just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. We don't get to see her poem? She was just so mad that we don't get to read hers. What, am I supposed to do rotate? Am I supposed to rotate between everybody? What if I don't want to? Well, so Yuri, you know what? I'm out of time. I'm sorry, guys. I'm out of time. I'm out of time. I'm gonna have to catch you in the next videos. Until then, take care, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.